It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Chadlington Brewery in Oxfordshire, and this is a bottle of their Golden Ale. It's in a 500ml bottle, coming in at 4% ABV. Nice brown glass bottle, gold bottle cap. Without further ado, this looks really good. Let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. Lovely bit of smoke on the bottle opening. Beer in the glass. Okay, so we have, that looks nice, look at that. A 1 finger white head. Good levels of carbonation, slightly hazy looking beer, very kind of year 2021 I suppose, isn't it? Hazy beer, a golden amber in colour, lovely looking beer. It doesn't look to be a bottle condition beer, mind. Little bit of haze in there. That looks rather good. Let's get the aroma. Whoa, oh yeah. Certain kind of traditional peppery spiciness coming through. A light kind of biscuit notes as well on the aroma. And a nice hoppy backbone. Like spices and pepperiness and a stinging nettle, a certain stinging nettle aroma. This smells good. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Toffee, caramel, a biscuitiness, a breadiness coming through. But look at the conditioning on the beer. Have a look as I rock the beer back and forth. You can look at the carbonation chasing that head up the glass. Beautiful conditioning there going on the beer. I'm detecting a little bit of chocolate malt as well. A touch of kind of a roasty malt coming through, but like a little bit of bitter dark chocolate in there. Tasty. One of the tastiest kind of well brewed 4% beers, you know, in this golden ale category, I think I've ever tasted. It's just full on. It's got a lovely peppery, spicy bitterness on the back end. There's so much going on with the malt. So much flavour coming from the malt. Stinging nettle. Certain stinging nettle flavour coming from the hops. Carbonation, you can see that carbonation I've shown you already, but that carbonation there you can see on the glass. So I can feel that kind of hissing and fizzing and pushing the beer on the inside of the mouth, releasing more of that flavour. Very drinkable, very drinkable. This is the type of beer, and they're based in Oxfordshire. So I'm going to mention, I'm sitting in a nice Oxford pub somewhere. Couple of these, And after 2 beers, I generally move on. I generally go, I'm either going to go or I'm going to stay and have a few more. And then I'll generally have a look at the other offerings on the bar. But if I like something, I'll have 2 pints of it. This is the type of beer where I would go, I want to stay here a little bit longer and I want to have another pint of this golden ale. It's just so sessionable. This is the type of beer, I've been to so many kind of wedding receptions and wedding parties, and it's potluck. It's absolute potluck. You don't know what's on the bar. If it's a bit grubby, end up in a working man's club type of thing, you can end up with John Smith's or Brains or, something of that, blimey, type of, regional brewery stuff that's just not very good. But then again, you can go to some wedding receptions. It's the type of wedding reception where you turn up and you see a beer like this and you have 1 pint of it and you go, let the party begin. The type of thing, because the beer's tasty. Sometimes it's more than having... People say, all your mates and everything around you, it can spoil it. I'm telling you, if there's a bad, like only 1 or 2 beers on the bar that you can choose from, and they're bad beers, it can spoil something like that, because it's a general disinterest to drink like a poor quality beer all day. It's just not in my nature to do that sort of thing. So something like this, 4% ABV, lots of flavour, that's going to go down a treat. It really would. Right. Chadlington Brewery, Oxfordshire. Known as the Oxford Beer, Chadlington Brewery is passionate about the art of brewing beer. We take our inspiration from the glorious Oxfordshire countryside to create great tasting beers that everyone can enjoy. Brewed using only natural ingredients, including the finest English hops and malt. Golden ale is deeply golden in colour with hints of citrus, lingering malt and a zesty, slight sweet finish. Please enjoy responsibly, of course, but as far as I'm concerned, that's down to you. I've just been talking about wedding parties, where you're going to string one on all day. That's up to you. They're based in Blythorn Farm, Chadlington in Oxfordshire. Lovely. But it's a really good beer. It's a really good beer. I'm going to rate it. I'm going to rate it. One of the best 4%-ish golden ales I've had in a very, very long time. Great look to the beer. Great aroma. Great taste. I could drink pint after pint of that. I like that enough to give it a Stone the Crows 9 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers!